Okay, well, looks like I'm going to have to do this video. I've been putting it off, but I have to get it done so I can consider the things that the Lord has shown me to be shared. So, what we're looking at here is April, the month of April in a non leap year. You have 3 and 4, which 3 is day 93 and day 94 is the fourth in a non leap year. In a leap year, the third is actually day 94 and the fourth is actually day 95. So I'm going to show how impossible it is from 1517 and Martin Luther, the Reformer, and his 95 Theses to actually double with a Martin Luther King on day 95, the assassination of Martin Luther King in the leap year of 1968, which day 95 is the fourth. Now, I'm throwing in Martin Luther, the Reformer, because it's vitally important to realize that he was totally against a certain tribe of people that he considered to be basically a bunch of evil liars about everything. Now, I believe these same people that he's talking about also crucified Jesus Christ, which is represented here on April 3rd as day 93. This is the actual crucifixion. So it doesn't change the day, it doesn't change. But because these same liars are in charge of our calendars and our English language today, it changes by one day. But as you probably know, that's not the only change that when it comes to Passover. It dances all over the calendar following the moon, which is a whole nother subject, but that's the evil group of people's way of tracking time or confusing time, which is also where the word Babel comes from, is confusion, Babylon, confusion. And so I'm going to try to shed a little light here to prove that these evil people that crucified Jesus Christ are still in charge. So what we have here is a layover of this Martin Luther King assassination in a non-leap year. His anniversary of his assassination is day 94 in a non-leap year. Okay, in a leap year, day 94 is the anniversary of Jesus Christ's crucifixion. So right here. So you have the King of Kings and you have Martin Luther King. Okay, you have two 95s, one from 1517 and one from 1968. Okay, the month is April, which is the fourth month. So you have here on day 95 in 1968, a 4. So that would be considered a 44. Now, isn't it interesting to note that 44 years from 1964, July 2nd, the signing of the Civil Rights Amendment, you would have the first black president, who would be president number 44, the first black president of the United States. Remember this 44 right here. So 44 years from 1964 gives us Barack Obama, president-elect on 11/4. Again, 4 times 11, 44. So, because of Grover Cleveland, Barack Obama is actually the 43rd person. So now you have April, the 4th month, and the 3rd day, the 93rd day. Now you have Barack Obama overlapping with the crucifixion of Christ, along with Martin Luther King Jr. So I think that pretty much sums up. Well, no, there is a little bit more to this actually. On October 3rd, 2018, Donald Trump said he was sending out an emergency alert system broadcast. It was called the EAS alert, and it went out at 2:18 on October 3rd. Well, isn't it interesting how you can drop the 0 out of 2018 and have 2:18 again, and February 18th is when Martin Luther passed away. This Martin Luther. The first Martin Luther. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because October 3rd's alert was delayed from the Thursday before, which was the 27th of September. And that 27th of September left 95 days in the year. It was also the day that Rome recognized the Jesuits as the military order of the Catholic Church. October 3rd was also the anniversary of Stephen King publishing The Stand, which was about a worldwide virus killing most of the world. But the King is what we're focusing on with that event and the 2:18. So it's as if this whole thing I'm talking about here was dragged forward to 2018 and put on display by the President of the United States, which, make no mistake about it, that is not an accident. So I think pretty much that's the video I wanted to make, and I hope it was clear enough that you can see that the enemies of Christianity, who are in charge basically of not only the country, United States of America, but also all the global events, because Martin Luther comes from Germany. The Wittenberg church that he nailed these 95 theses on the door of the castle church. That's another important part of this, that it was the castle church. So here you have King, you have two kings with Stephen King and Martin Luther King. You have the castle. So if you think that these are all random events, I mean, I guess you could go ahead and continue to think that, but there again, you would be one of the people that hates the Bible and wants to try to disprove the Bible, when the Bible is very clear about the sons of Cain and the enemies of Christ and Christianity. So, if the Bible is true, I hope the best for you in all of that, because I personally do believe it's true. And I believe what I'm showing you here is evidence that it's true. It's also evidence of people that want to take the Bible away from you and replace it with other things. So anyway, there's my video. I hope you enjoyed it.